Dun, dun, dun. What is up, everybody? What is up? It is a Saturday, a beautiful, gorgeous day here in the city of New Orleans on March 19th. I am watching March Madness and I'm a little bored. So I decided, hey, let's see if anybody is bored on a Saturday evening like me and wants to just talk, shoot the shit. Ask me anything if you want. Let's talk NFL. Let's talk NBA. Let's talk March Madness. I know the bulk of my audience is Saints fans. So if you guys want to talk New Orleans Saints, we can talk New Orleans Saints. We can talk about who we think our next quarterback is going to be. We can talk about what we think we're going to do in the draft now that we got to keep our picks because we did not get Deshaun Watson. We can talk about any and everything that you guys might have on your mind. I am here to listen to you guys, or you guys are here to listen to me. So whoever wants to join, let's do this. Or if not, that's okay too. This is a random live stream. I didn't even promote it, so I'm sure maybe not everybody is on right now, or everybody's a Saturday. Maybe you out, enjoying the weather, having a picnic, having some Saturday lunch at going shopping or something. It's our day off. It's our day to relax and have fun. But I have no life, so that's why I came and I did this chat today. So if anybody wants to come in the chat or even come on a live stream and just shoot the shit with me for about an hour or whatnot, I am here. I am bored. I would love to talk Saints. I would love to talk NFL in general. I would love to talk NBA. I would love to talk March Madness. Whatever you have on your mind, I am willing and happy to talk about with you. You have any questions for me? Not like I'm the superstar or anything, but if you have any questions about my content or whatever, what I have planned, then please just feel free to hit that chat up and ask away. I guess the first thing I will talk about while we try to see if any people actually have no life like me enjoying the stream is let's talk about the Saints, of course, and let's talk about where do the New Orleans Saints go from here. We struck out on Deshaun Watson. Obviously, everybody knows that, us and the Falcons. So now it's kind of like, do we go back to Jameis Winston and say, hey, Jameis, about all that stuff we did with Deshaun Watson last week, we didn't mean it. Or do we want to draft somebody? Do we decide that, what's up, Ice Cream Man 504? You got me wanting some ice cream right now with that name. Or do we decide that, maybe we want to draft a quarterback of the future? Who that? The quarterback class, from the experts' opinions, is not as strong as years past, according to the experts. I'm not an expert. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert. I can listen to what the analysts say, but I also remember that none of these analysts was hyping up. What up, Mister Who that? I remember these analysts saying that nobody was, one of them, from what I remember, was hyping up Patrick Mahomes, and he came in and shook the NFL on fire. So maybe Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett is that next guy in the quarterback class, or maybe the quarterback class really isn't as good as these experts are saying that it is not. I don't know. I would imagine, I guess if I was the GM, I would just sign Jameis now for maybe 2 years. Because look, guys, whatever we want obviously is different or doesn't right now align with what the front office wants. Because if the front office had that much faith in Jameis Winston, they would not have gone after Deshaun Watson as hard as they went. That to me let me know that Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen, while they might like Jameis, I don't know if they love Jameis. I don't know if they think that Jameis is that guy. I hope Jameis is that guy. Well, sometimes it kind of works in unique ways where the move that you didn't make winds up helping you out because what you had to quote unquote settle for wind up being better than what you was trying to get. So maybe us going after Deshaun Watson and not getting him and having to settle for Jameis, and maybe Jameis takes that leap this upcoming season and becomes the guy that a lot of Saints fans, a lot of Tampa fans, honestly, and a lot of NFL fans in general think that Jameis can be. What up, J Dog? What up, Be Kind? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. I'm a Jameis fan. I'm like I want him. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a great does great things in the communities. I think he's just a naturally great guy. I think he's a funny guy. He helps me a lot as a content creator just by being naturally funny. I would love to work with him one day. I feel like, don't y'all think that me and Jameis will make some great content together? Because he's a goofy guy. I'm a goofy guy. So I cheer for his success from a personal level. Now, from a, I guess, business or professional level, I feel like, I don't know. I had a lot more faith in Jameis on the field with Sean Payton at the helm than I do without Sean Payton. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could be quarterback for the Saints. And if Sean Payton was the quarterback, my opinion of my chances of being a good quarterback go dramatically higher because Sean Payton is the coach. With Sean Payton not the coach now, I don't know if I have as much faith in Jameis as I did last season. I want Jameis to prove me wrong, and I'm cheering for him to prove me wrong. But I don't know. But he might be it might be something where he can't escape us and we can't escape him because the market for Jameis is not as strong as I think his team thought it would be. They thought Pittsburgh was going to be heavy suitors for Jameis, and Pittsburgh chose Mitchell Trubisky over Jameis Winston. Now, really, the market for him is Indianapolis, and maybe they might want to make a Mayfield over him, and maybe Seattle. So it's between, I would imagine, I'm guessing. I mean, maybe there's another team that comes out of nowhere, but it's between us, the Colts, and Seattle for Jameis Winston's service. And honestly, maybe we don't need, I mean, again, y'all, we saw this past week, Deshaun, that Dennis Allen and Mickey Loomis went hard for Deshaun Watson. So maybe they are over Jameis Winston, and maybe they're like, we saw nothing. We just don't think he's that guy. We would rather go somewhere else. Which means what? Do we go after, and I hope not, but do we go after Jimmy Garoppolo? Do we go after Baker Mayfield now that he's available? Do we draft somebody in the draft? And just, I think even if we draft a quarterback, Dennis Allen is going to want a veteran quarterback for next season. Like if we draft a quarterback, that quarterback is going to be on the bench for this season because Dennis Allen knows that this defense is too good to put the trust into a rookie quarterback, unless that rookie quarterback was like a can't miss prospect like a Trevor Lawrence or Andrew Luck or who was a great quarterback out of like those type of. I don't think any of those rookies this year in the quarterback class is somebody who can possibly come in right away and start for a team with playoff aspirations. I could be wrong, and I mean, we'll see. But I think Dennis Allen obviously wants a veteran quarterback. So maybe we draft a quarterback, but we still sign somebody like, I mean, don't get mad at me for saying this, but somebody like Andy Dalton. I'm serious. Like, I think Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen, while this defense is at their peak, especially with some of the guys getting alone in the tooth, like Cam Jordan and Demario Davis, they don't necessarily want a rookie quarterback going through the growing pains while this defense is ready. Basically, the defense is obviously Super Bowl ready. The offense, we don't know until we see who the quarterback is. J-Dog says he hopes we go back to Jameis. I feel like we got to go back to Jameis at this point. I mean, I think that's the number one option because of his familiarity with the system and because I think his ceiling is probably the highest out there of all the free agents besides maybe Baker Mayfield. And what do y'all think about Baker Mayfield as an option, guys? Let me know. J-Dog also says he is okay with us not getting Watson. I was conflicted on getting Deshaun Watson. On the field, he is an amazing, amazing talent. We all know this. Off the field, he has his issues, and that kind of, it kind of makes you try to start seeing how much do you separate your fandom from your morality, I guess. Now, respect to Deshaun Watson, he's quote unquote guilty. I mean, not innocent until proven guilty, and he's not going to trial. So technically, he's not even have to be guilty or not guilty. They didn't have enough evidence apparently to go through with charging him for the lawsuit, which doesn't mean that he's absolved of the things he was accused of, but it just means that he, by the definition of the law, is innocent. But it's still one of those things, I personally, I just learned a long time ago to put morality separated from sports and entertainment and stuff like that, because anybody you admire is a human at the end of the day, and we all have our flaws, and we all eventually are going to support or cheer for something that we support the art, I guess, but we don't necessarily support the person behind the art because of what they did. Like I like R. Kelly songs, and R. Kelly is a garbage person of a human being. But I can't lie and say that when, Step in the Name of Love, I don't see nothing wrong. That's for all my subscribers out there. You get John Bourne singing today. I can't act like I don't bump that stuff up, even though I know R. Kelly is a garbage human being. So I don't know. I just learned a long time ago to separate morality from things like this because, But I like Watson on the field, and honestly, if we would have got Watson, I would have said, "Oh, we're a Super Bowl contender," but we didn't. So, and I understand why Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen went after him, guys, because Watson would have made us a Super Bowl contender again. Jameis Winston probably he has to prove that he can make us a Super Bowl contender. Watson would have made us a Super Bowl contender. And I think Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen was like, we'll take the pushback from all the detractors of bringing Deshaun Watson in, and all the people who would have probably protested and, sworn off on being Saints fans for the rest of their lives, because at the end of the day, it's a win-loss business. And a lot of NFL teams in the past have employed some pretty shitty human beings in the name of winning. I mean, just recently, Tampa Bay was claiming, oh, we would never even touch Antonio Brown. But when shit got real and they were ready to take that leap to win the Super Bowl, Tom Brady told Bruce Arians, you better sign Antonio Brown. I don't give a shit what charges he has, or allegations he has, or shit that he's done against other teams. We want to win the Super Bowl. And what happened? Antonio Brown helped the Saints, I wish. Antonio Brown helped the Bucs win the Super Bowl, and they didn't give a shit about those protests and all that noise on social media from people saying, how dare the Bucs give Antonio Brown a chance. So it just goes to show these NFL teams, all 32 teams, never let any fan base feel like they're morally superior than you guys, okay? Every NFL front office would be willing to sign a conflicted or complex character if it helped them win games, okay? The Browns fans were making fun of the Steelers for the past decade because of the big rape jokes from Ben Roethlisberger, and now they have somebody who also has sexual misconduct allegations on them as a quarterback. So never let an NFL fan base make themselves feel morally superior to you guys. Damn sure can't have any NFC South fans make fun of us for going after Deshaun Watson, because all 4 NFC South teams were going after Deshaun Watson. I did a skit on it. If you guys go on my channel, I did a skit on it this past week, kind of making comedy of it, but it was a message behind it. Like, all 4 of the NFC South teams were going after Watson. The Bucs obviously dropped out when Tom Brady told them, hey, I'm coming back. But the Panthers, the Saints, and the Falcons went balls to the walls to get Deshaun Watson. So, Lord knows, had we got him, the Panthers and Falcons and Bucs fans would be like, oh, you guys have a sexual predator at quarterback. Ha, ha, ha. You guys ain't shit. And they're like, well, motherfuckers, y'all went after the same guy. So it's like, fans use this type of stuff as trash talk, but I promise you guys, all 32 teams don't give a shit about that. They care about winning. So, now the Bengals and Ravens fans are probably going to make fun of the Browns fans for having a guy at quarterback who has all these allegations against them. But come 20 years from now, if the Bengals and the Ravens are in quarterback purgatory, and there's this conflicted, complex NFL quarterback out there who has a little bit of a trouble past, but he can help them win games, guarantee you they will sign him. So I never listen to when fans talk trash about stuff like that. And again, I just separate, and I'm not saying this is the right thing to do, but I separate my morality from sports and entertainment, because there's just too many complex and conflicted. I keep saying conflicted. I don't know if that's the right word. But there's just a lot of, we're all humans. Flawed. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a lot of flawed human beings out there. So I cheer for the art. I don't cheer for the person per se. Let me get to some of these questions. Again, guys, if you have any questions for me, not like I'm just expert or anything, but it's my channel. I'm just doing this live stream, to kick it and have fun. So if you have any questions, anything, it don't have to be about the Saints. It could be about NBA. It could be about NCAA, because the NCAA games are on right now. It could be about life. Oh, maybe you need some dating advice or something. Maybe I can help you out. J Dog say, I'm sorry, Mr. Who that says that Atlanta is going through some. Yeah, here's the funny thing. They were convinced that they had the shot. They convinced me. Atlanta fans convinced me. I was like, oh, he's going to Atlanta. And of course, in typical Falcons fashion, even when it's not a game, they found the way to bumble the lead that they had. I know the Falcons fans, I don't know if this is a universal saying, but me and my family called it the dick luck. Like when, unfortunately, we Saints fans have had it many, many times. And that's when, your team is about to do something special, and they get their hearts broken. You're looking like, the dick luck. A lot of Falcons fans had the dick luck last night, because they really, really wanted Watson, probably the most out of all fan bases. Arthur Blank was willing to damn near give up his wife. I know he's divorced now, but he probably would, if he was married, he probably would have gave up his wife to Deshaun Watson to bring Deshaun Watson. He was going after Watson hard. J Dog says Dennis Allen has some big shoes to fill. He does, but what I did like about Dennis Allen going after Deshaun Watson is the reports say that Peyton was never that big of a fan of Deshaun Watson, even before the allegations. So if Peyton would have stayed the coach, we would not have gone after Deshaun Watson. So I kind of like that Dennis Allen with that move. And it at least showed me that Dennis Allen was like, I'm my own man and I'm doing things my way. I'm not just going to follow the what would Sean Payton do playbook. I'm going to do it my way. And I think that the move also showed me that Dennis Allen was like, this is my second time as an NFL head coach. This isn't baseball, guys. NFL coaches don't get 3 strikes. Like if you're an NFL coach, usually 1 strike and you're out as an NFL head coach. The fact that he got 2 chances, he knows this is his last chance. If he fails this time, he is never going to be a head coach ever again. That is a guarantee. So he knows he has to do whatever it takes to win games, which is why I think he went after Deshaun Watson so hard. He was like, hell with the allegations. I'm trying to solidify my spot as an NFL head coach. So it at least lets me know that in the upcoming, I guess, year or two, Dennis Allen is going to try to make whatever move he can to win because he knows that this is his last shot as an NFL head coach. What up, Jeremiah? He says it's 4 or 5 years, 70, 80 million, a sweet spot for Jameis. I'm sure that is to his agent. I don't know if the Saints feel the same way. I guess it works in the Saints' favor that Jameis market isn't as strong as his team probably thought. Like everybody thought it was going to be us and the Steelers battling for Jameis Winston's service, but the Steelers signed Mitchell Trubisky. So now Jameis market dwindles. And now, again, I think it's us, the Colts, and the Seahawks, who are like quarterback desperate teams who will probably want a veteran. So his market isn't as strong as he would like it to be, where he can maybe go in. And I'm sure he's going to go in and ask the Saints for a big contract, as he should. You know, every player should try to get as much money as they can. But I don't think the Saints are in a position where they have to cower to his demands because they'll probably be like, okay, well, again, go find somebody who is willing to pay you that much money because we don't have to, because we know that the Colts aren't going to pay you that, and we know that the Seahawks are not going to pay you that. Maybe the Colts will. Maybe the Seahawks will, but I don't think so. I don't think any team is really going to go after Jameis Winston like that. I think it might be more of a 2 to 3 year deal, which is like maybe $30 or $40 million. That's what I think. Yeah, so I think maybe he might get like 15 million a year, maybe like 30 million, honestly. But and that's not against Jameis. That's just because his market is not as strong as he might want it to be. So that'll be a good deal, I think, for us, like 2 years or 3 years, $30, $45 million. But I don't think after going after Deshaun Watson, the way we went after Deshaun Watson, that there's anything pointing to the Saints actually giving Jameis Winston a loan to like a 4 or 5 year. No, to me, guys, I don't know. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree. But Dennis Allen and Mickey Loomis going after Deshaun Watson like that makes me think that they don't have that much confidence in Jameis. They might think that Jameis is a good quarterback and that he can be adequate, but they don't see him as Drew Brees. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. Like they saw Deshaun Watson as a potential quarterback for the next decade for us. They obviously don't see Jameis Winston that way, because if they did, this would have never happened this past week. We'd have been already moving on with what's the next steps after signing Jameis Winston. So I do not think Jameis Winston will get a long-term contract with us, but I do think he'll get like a short-term, maybe 2 year, 3 year deal with us. And I think the contract would be so that if at any point Dennis Allen and Mickey Loomis say, we just don't think he's that guy, they'll have enough flexibility to either draft another quarterback or to sign another quarterback. Again, I think Dennis Allen knows that this is his last chance as an NFL head coach. So he is going to go after who he thinks is somebody who can help save his career, basically. And I don't think after what we saw last week, Dennis Allen is 100% on board that Jameis is that quarterback to hedge his horses on, as they say. Yeah, J-Dog, shout out to Mickey Loomis and Kai Harley. We went from being in cap hell for the 100th time, according to all these NFL fans, to having like the 8th most cap space. That's incredible. That is incredible. A lot of that cap space might go to Armstead if we re-sign him, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to re-sign Armstead. What y'all think? The reports were saying that Armstead was waiting to see what we did with Watson. Well, we didn't get Watson, so I'm assuming now Armstead is going to try to go somewhere where he can get either more money or protect a more elite quarterback. Just trying to follow the tea leaves. B-Con is laughing. I'm not even trying to be funny, B-Con. What's so funny? Yep, the Falcons are always blowing leads. Jeremiah says, imagine having a Twitter call. Hey, Jeremiah, I made a skit yesterday and I gave King God Jake a shout out. Wink, wink, a shout out. That's one of my biggest. Hold on, I'm gonna answer this question first. Vito in the house. What up, Vito in the house? Yo, Vito in the house. He says, what do you think? Who do we go after if we don't go after Jameis? That's tough because I don't want Jimmy G. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't think Jimmy G is that good of a guy. Not personally. I'm just on the field. Like, he's okay. But for the money he makes, give me Jameis. I would say draft somebody, but I also don't want to draft somebody just to draft somebody either. You know, like I don't want to be like, oh, well, he's the best quarterback of all the quarterbacks out there in the drafts. No, I want, if we ever draft a quarterback in the first round, I want it to be somebody that Loomis and DA feel 100% is that guy for the next 10 years. I don't want it to be them drafting somebody just because he's the best of what's left. So if there's a quarterback in the draft that they do take, I hope it's somebody that they truly believe is that person. But if we don't get Winston, if Winston signs with another team, or if we say, and we don't want Winston, damn, I don't know. Baker has potential, y'all. I think I would be more excited about the possibility of Baker Mayfield if Sean Payton was still a head coach, but I don't know. We're in a tricky spot, which is why I think we should just sign James, because we've had him for 2 years. He knows the system, he knows the culture, and sign him for 2 years, and you're not married to him at that point. Like if you're not convinced he's the guy, which obviously Mickey Loomis and DA are still not convinced he's the guy, well, then you can easily move on for him in 2 years if it doesn't work out. But if you sign him for 2 years and he winds up setting the world on fire, well, then now you have his services and you can then sign him to an extension, and then we're in quarterback heaven again for the next few years. So I think Jameis is the obvious or the most logical move, but our opinion doesn't matter. It depends on what Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen think. And obviously they don't think 100% of Jameis. They might think like 70% of Jameis, but they obviously don't think 100% of Jameis, or they would not have gone after Deshaun Watson as hard as they went. Back to Jeremiah's. So I think Jeremiah also just broke some news that the Rams are signing Matthew Stafford to a 4-year, $160 million. Go ahead, Matt Stafford, get your money. If that's breaking news, Jeremiah, then I appreciate you breaking that news to me while I'm doing my live stream. He deserves it. He won a Super Bowl. Super Bowls are priceless. So yeah, get that money, Matthew Stafford. Get that money. Let me go on Twitter right quick. Yep, it's official. Sources are saying the Rams and Matthew Stafford are closing. Oh, it is official. Closing in on a 4-year extension worth $160 million. Why not? Why not? He deserves it. He's not a great quarterback, in my opinion. He's a good quarterback. He's not a Hall of Fame quarterback, but he's a quarterback that is good enough, obviously, to do what he needs to do on that team, which is just not do anything stupid and help them win championships. Hopefully last season was the only championship that they're going to win, but good deal for Matthew Stafford. And I think, honestly, Jameis Winston could be a Matthew Stafford. I don't think Jameis Winston is ever going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. I don't think he's ever going to be a pure great quarterback. But I do think he could be a quarterback as good as Matthew Stafford, who can be on a team that if the team is good enough, he can win a Super Bowl for that team. I don't know if we have a Super Bowl roster at this moment because we need wide receiver help. We need we need maybe some offensive line help if Armstead leaves. We'll probably need a running back to help out Ingram, because I'm assuming Kamara is going to be suspended for the first portion of the season. We have a Super Bowl ready defense. We just need a Super Bowl ready offense. And hopefully Jameis can just play that Matthew Stafford role, even Ryan Tannehill type role, where you ain't got to be Superman, but you just got to be super on specific plays to get us over the hump. Jeremiah, I do want to get back to this comment when you say, imagine having a Twitter called Ken Guard Jake and being a Falcons fan. So if anybody doesn't know, there's this guy on Twitter called Ken Guard Jake, and he broke the news on Thursday that Deshaun Watson was coming home to Atlanta. He swore by it. He was doing victory laps. He was talking shit. And this is my biggest pet peeve doing free agency, is that a lot of these fans, that some of these fans are just trolls, but then there's like some guys who work in the local radio of the city or whatever, and so they have some connections. They don't have like solidified sources, but they have like some intel. And boy, when they get the second they get maybe a crumb of inside information, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I worked for the New Orleans Pelicans for the past 14 years. I was a ball boy for them. when you work for a team for 14 years, I have some inside information on the Pelicans. Sometimes, like I get some things, I see some things, and I hear some things about the Pelicans. I am never one to go clout chase and go on Twitter and be like, "Hey y'all, my sources tell me that Zion is out for this long, or Zion is coming back for this." Like I hate when that is my biggest pet peeve on Twitter. Is when these guys chase so much clout to try to be the first to break news or to be like, "I had it first. Adam Schefter didn't have it first. Ian Rappaport didn't have it first. I had it first." And this dumbass Falcons fan named Ken Garjic, I hate that I'm even giving him a platform for you guys to even possibly go search, but he broke the news on Thursday that the Falcons signed Deshaun Watson. Obviously, that didn't come true. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. Like, they're drawing up the paperwork now." And then, obviously, on Friday, he had the biggest dick look on his face when Watson wound up going to the Browns. And it just shows that guys only follow and repurpose verified and authentic and legitimate reporters. Like, don't go sharing every Joe Blow on Twitter who says, "Oh, I hear this, I hear that." And there were some Saints fans who were also on Twitter saying, "Hey guys, I'm hearing that the Saints and Deshaun Watson are like 95%." Like it happens every offseason that these fans who want to beat Adam Schefter so bad, I just want to have their followers go up. I want to get the clout of saying they broke it first. So they report all these dumbass things. And unfortunately, as a fan, you're going to probably get excited if it's about your team and retweet it or share it on your platforms because you think, "Oh, guys, it might be happening. We might be getting this guy or that guy." And I hate it. And it made me so. I was mad that we didn't get Watson, but I kind of accepted on Thursday night that it was obviously going to be, if it had come down to us in Atlanta, I was like, he's going to pick Atlanta, which was stupid. I'm like, how the hell you get mad about the Texans, but then you go to the fucking Falcons over us? Like, what the hell do you want, Deshaun? Do you want to win, or do you want to just be comfortable? Stupid. Comfortable. So when I saw that it was the Browns that came back out of nowhere and say, "Okay, Deshaun, we'll give you 250 million reasons why you want to pick us and reconsider us." To see Ken Garjic with that egg on his face, he deactivated his profile for a little bit. Then he came back on Twitter and he was like, "Well, I'm sorry, guys. Things changed at the last second, and I still trust my sources, but I have to do better." Yeah, kiss my ass. That's my biggest pet peeve to everybody in this chat right now, is that I hate these dumbass fans who swear that they have these inside sources. Well, motherfuckers, if you have these inside sources, then why aren't you a full-time reporter? Is what I always say. Motherfuckers serving yogurt at Tutti Frutti, but suddenly during NFL free agency, everybody has inside sources. "Well, I'm hearing this and I'm hearing that." No, you're not. Shut the hell up. Rant over. J-Dog says he would love to sign Landry. Jeremiah also says he would love to sign Landry and draft James Williams. I would love that too, guys. I would love to have Landry and sign a draft Williamson alive. Hell, maybe even sign OBJ. What if we have a wide receiver core of Michael Thomas, OBJ, and Jarvis Landry? We could just reunite the whole LSU squad, man. There's 350 of us on BQ at John, just letting you know. Elite Goods, what you mean by that? My mind might be so Saturday. I shut my brain off on the weekends. What you mean by that? That there's 350 of us on BQ. Yeah, and the problem, Jeremiah, is that unfortunately, because Ken Garjic is like a radio producer for, that's a problem also. Twitter's giving out blue checks to way too many people. Like at first it was you had to be a notarized public figure, like a celebrity or something, like somebody who was at risk of being duplicated. Like Will Smith wasn't on Twitter in 2009, but Lord knows there was probably some trolls making Will Smith profiles because they want people to think that that's actually Will Smith. So Twitter made the verified check so that if Will Smith or Adam Sandler or Denzel Washington did join Twitter, they would verify that this is the actual person. Don't follow the fake Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell profiles. Follow this guy because he has a blue check, because we're verifying that this is the actual person. But then as Twitter continued to grow, they started giving blue checks to, the radio producer from Utah or the content worker writer at Bleacher Report. Man, no, not everybody needs a goddamn blue check. It should be a certain level of notoriety that you have to get a blue check, because all that did was just give all these people with blue checks a platform to share. And not everybody does it, obviously, but like share misinformation. And it's stupid. It's stupid. I hope my YouTube blows up one day, though, that I could have a blue check, and I'll make sure to look out for you guys. J-Dog, the Browns were out of it until they called Deshaun Watson back and said, we'll give you 250 million reasons why you should be our quarterback. And then suddenly, every negative that Deshaun Watson had about the Browns went away. And I don't blame him. I'm the same way, boy. Freaking Egypt could call me with $250 million. My ass would be in Egypt right now. I'm like, hell yeah. I don't give a fuck about anything I had worried about. So, and the good thing for Deshaun Watson is at least the Browns have a good enough roster. It makes sense for him to, when he was being rumored to go to the Falcons, I was like, what is like you complained before even the allegations. He complained that the Texans were not, what's the word? A functional franchise. Boy, my brain just on weekends, guys, it just goes dead shut. Like a franchise that does good things. Like they're not a stable. I can't think of the word, but they're not a good franchise. Basically, is what he was complaining about. Like, oh, y'all not giving me enough talent. Y'all trading away our great players. Y'all blah blah blah. So I was like, then why not? Hell, are you going to go to the Falcons? I know. Oh, well, he can go home. He can be with his family. He can be a king in Atlanta. Fine. If that's what you want, fine. But don't complain for a year about you want what's best for your career on the field and you want to win championships and stuff, but then go to the Falcons. And maybe one day, I hope not, knowing them, probably not, but maybe one day the Falcons do get their shit together. But for right now, it made no logical choice when it was between us and the Falcons to say, I have a franchise in the Saints who have been consistent winners for the past 5 years, who have been a model franchise, honestly, for the past decade, or I have the Atlanta Falcons, who right now have no wide receivers, who have negative cap space, who already have a quarterback on the Bucs for $40 million. I was like, Deshaun Watson, I kind of understand now why you are even in this legal matter that you're in, because you obviously don't have the greatest brain sometimes. So I'm glad that he did at least go to the Browns, because I can justify, the Browns have some talent on a squad. Like he has a chance to win in Cleveland. In Atlanta, he would have been going to a rebuilding situation. And maybe in 2 or 3 years, they would have got their shit together and then they would have started being a good team again. But he's trying to get away from a rebuilding situation. So why would you demand a trade to leave a rebuilding situation just to go to another rebuilding situation? Because Quavo and Ludacris called you? Like Quavo ain't blocking Cam Jordan. Ludacris ain't blocking Marcus Davenport. The hell out of here. All right. What up, Mikey? Everybody, I think Mikey is usually on his mom's account, but Mikey says a child is smarter than Mikey be talking some shit, y'all. Y'all should be seeing some of my other live streams. Mikey be talking some shit. What up, Jerry the OG, y'all? Jerry is the man. That's my dog right there. Jerry, man, it's just a Saturday afternoon. I'm just talking to shit, man. Nothing special with this chat today, Jerry, man. I'm just on here talking some shit. Matter of fact, you know what? If anybody wants to join, I'm here for like a half hour time. If anybody wants to join and just maybe ask me any questions, just want to, say what they want to say, I'll put the link in my thing right now. I'll have some people on for a little bit if y'all want to come and join and just, shoot the breeze. We're just talking, y'all. It's a Saturday afternoon. The weather is gorgeous. I am waiting my wife to come home so we can have a nice little Saturday lunch/dinner and enjoy the weather. But until then, you guys have me. So we're just talking about anything, Jerry. So if anything, like I said, and again, it could be NBA, it could be whatever. If anybody has any questions about anything, it's probably gonna be about the Saints. I know my main core audience is the Saints, but if anybody wants to talk about anything, that's what this live stream is for right now. Who that? I love this comment. And that is because you say the Pelicans. Mikey, I see you trying to get on right now. It says your device is not connected. So I'm gonna add J-Dog first. J-Dog, hold on 1 second. Mr. Who that says the Pelicans are doing well. Yes. Fellas, if you're in this chat and you're a Saints fan, but you're not as strong of a Pelicans fan, please show the Pelicans some love, man. I'm telling you, it's a fun product to support. I worked for the Pelicans for 13 years, so I have a soft spot in my heart for the Pelicans. I cheer for the Pelicans as much as I cheer for the Saints. I don't do as much Pelicans content. I do a little bit of Pelicans stuff. I don't make as much fun of the Pelicans because, again, I have personal relationships with the people in that organization. So I try not to, make fun of them the way I make fun of the Saints sometimes. But, man, the Pelicans, they got a nice little squad. I know that the record doesn't say it, but we got C.J. McCollum, Brandon Ingram. I believe Zion's going to come back next season at worst, and he's going to be the Zion that we remember. We got a nice little future, y'all. So show some love to the Pelicans. But first, I want to bring on my man, J Dog. What up, J Dog?
What's good, Jono? How's it
I'm
going?
chilling, man. I'm just wasting time on this gorgeous Saturday, kicking it with the Who Dat Nation and any other NFL, NBA fans in the chat. What's on your mind, my man?
Not much. Well, I was kind of shocked to see that he chose the Browns because I didn't see anything that was signaling he would go to the Browns because I thought it was just between the Saints and the Falcons. I'm like, when I saw that he went to the Browns, I'm like, wow, really?
Well,
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's fine.
J Dog, let me tell you, you should know as a Saints fan, every time, every time
uh,
we go after a marquee free agent, it is always reported the Saints are the favorites. The Saints are the favorites. Saints fans get excited. Like this is probably going to happen. And what always
nope.
happens? Always another team comes out of nowhere and takes them for us. Always. I was saying this on Twitter on Wednesday and Thursday, and some fans were getting mad at me saying, Jonathan, be more positive, be more positive. And I'm like, no, guys, because my old saying is this. I don't keep watching the same movie and expecting the ending to be different. I'm sorry. As a Saints fan, like I've learned now to expect
Yeah,
the
it's
worst
like
outcome.
it's like every time we favorites, we get our hopes up, and then all of a sudden that player signs with another team out, and it's like,
Right,
oh,
right. Look, it happened with
over again.
OBJ. Oh, the Saints are the favorites to get OBJ. He wants to come home. What happens? The Rams come out of nowhere, which I don't blame him.
And
Like he got a Super
and
Bowl ring out of
Tyron
it.
Matthew, remember Tyron
Tyron Matt,
Matthew was
the Davion Clowney. Oh, the Saints are the favorites. The Saints are the Sean Payne flew to Davion Clowney. Tyler had dinner. Like this is going to happen. The Titans come out of nowhere. That was who I'm there. It's when I'm very Ndamukong Suh. We were the favorites to get. Oh, Sean Payne and Ndamukong Suh spotted eating lunch together. They're the favorites. The Rams come out of nowhere. Like it always
it
happens.
doesn't mean nothing.
This one
Just
was
because
funny,
you're
right?
favorites, just
Yeah,
because you're
yeah.
favorites doesn't mean anything. Like,
And this one was a funny situation because again, everybody, including Schefter, they were like, the Browns are done. They're out of it. It's between us and the Falcons.
yeah,
So, but the Browns to come back, I was like, that is peak New Orleans Saints and Atlanta Falcons, man. Because as
I
much as
saw,
we give the Falcons some crap, like
yeah.
us and the Falcons are probably the two teams that always get their hopes up and come with the worst ending. So I was like, that was the only outcome is for the team that everybody said was out the race to come back in and beat the Saints and the Falcons.
Now, are you from Louisiana?
You can't tell by my accent that I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I just want to make sure that you're.
Man, I am born and raised in the city.
Awesome.
Jada,
Awesome.
I got fleur de lis tattoos on places I can't show you, my man. Born and raised in the city. But Jada, I have other people in the waiting room. So before I let you go, is there anything you want to say? Any question you have, or anything? The floor line is open, my man. Whatever you want to say.
I want to say this. I think that wherever we go with, I hope Dennis Allen. I hope he does well. I want him to do well. We'll see what happens. The draft is coming up. We still have free agency. Let's get it. Who that, baby?
Who
Who
that? Hey,
that?
Jada, one last question before I let you leave. Who do you want as the
Mhm.
quarterback? You want it to be Jameis?
Yes, most. I mean, look at my profile pic.
Well, no,
Oh,
that's the Sean
that's
Watson.
no, that
That's
wrong one.
Watson.
That was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. I meant
All
to
right, all right. Hey,
change
hey,
it.
wait, so you was on the Watson bandwagon for a little bit though, huh?
Yeah, I was, but
I don't blame you.
uh,
Like Deshaun Watson, arguably is a top five quarterback. He would have made us instant Super Bowl contenders. So I get
oh,
it. But
dude,
Jameis
but
Winston is not a bad consolation prize. It might work out. I said earlier in the chat. Sometimes the moves the Saints don't make or don't hit on actually ends up working in our favor. So it might work out, and Jameis might.
how you feel? How you feel about our two new signees that we got? Marcus May and Cartavius Street.
I think Street is just a rotational player, so he doesn't excite me. He doesn't also. I mean, like it's good depth to have, right? So he's not going to like move the needle as far as anything. But
Yeah,
you always need depth, especially because and we Saints fans know injuries will happen. So he's a good depth to have. Marcus
right.
May, I think that was a good move. I think it was a very good move, especially because obviously we lost Marcus Williams, who I think is a better player than Marcus May, but I believe the gap isn't insurmountable. Like if Marcus May
Right.
is right here, I would say Marcus May is right there. So we don't lose too much talent. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
We lost some
that's what I
talent.
was worried about.
Marcus Williams was great for our defense, and I think it's going to be I don't want to say a huge loss, but a significant loss. But
I knew.
I think
I
Marcus
kind of
May.
knew.
Go ahead.
I kind of knew that we would lose a star.
Yeah. I mean, look, you can't keep everybody. And that 2017 draft class was too good
Yeah.
for us to re-sign everybody to the contracts that they were
Oh
valued at.
no.
I mean, look,
Especially.
that class was legendary, J Dog. You had Kamara, you had Ramczyk, you had Hendrickson, you had Marcus Williams, you had Marshawn Lattimore. Are you kidding me? I'm pissed off that we didn't win a Super Bowl with that class. I mean, excuse my language, but
We almost did.
2018 because we should have won a Super Bowl with that class. But that was
That's a whole nother can of worms that
yeah.
you
Well, I
know.
don't even want to ruin anybody's Saturday. Let's not go down that. But
Uh,
I will
uh
say I don't think we as Saints fans will ever see a draft class that good in our lifetime again.
oh
Those draft
no,
once in a lifetime, and
dude.
I at least hope that we can win a Super Bowl with some of those players. We still have Lattimore, Ramczyk, and Kamara, so I'm really hoping we can win a Super Bowl with those
Sean
guys.
Payton. I'll give Sean Payton credit. He knew how to draft. There were some drafts where I would question, a little bit but usually he was spot on. Usually, for most part, but
Yeah. I think he had more wins than losses in the draft. Let's just say that. But I also think the draft credit should go to what's his name? Boy, it's Saturday, J Dog. Forgive me, my brain isn't
Mickey
operating.
Loomis,
No, not Loomis. It's the other guy,
GM,
Jeff Ireland. Jeff Ireland is like our main draft guy.
Jeff
He's
Ireland.
ever since he's been on. He's like his first draft was the Michael Thomas Anyamata
Oh.
draft. His second draft was the legendary 2000. Like Davenport, for all his faults of being injured, is a great Jeff Ireland has come in and he has made some great picks. So hopefully, now that we still have our draft picks, we'll have a good draft again this upcoming draft. J Dog, I appreciate you coming on, my man.
Oh, appreciate it. I love talking
Yes,
Saints
man. Thank you
sports,
for always
man.
showing support to my channel, my man. I'll be doing more live
Appreciate it.
streams. So don't be a stranger, okay?
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Thank you to my man J Dog. That's my man. Now, next up, I am going to bring on one of my favorites. He loves talking him some shit. I wish Sean was on right now. But Mikey, what up, Mikey?
What up?
Mikey, I don't have Sean with me to for you to talk some crap to, but what's on your mind, Mikey?
Well, first I want to get this off my chest. Last time when I was on here, when it was just you, I noticed that you asked me a question what grade I'm in, and it's 7th, by the way. But next thing I'd like to go on.
Hey, Mikey, right quick.
Yeah.
7th grade was probably one of my most favorite years as a child. So make the most of your 7th grade year, all right?
Well, so far it hasn't been for me.
I'm sorry to hear that. But
a couple days ago, I just got my cast removed from my injury that I suffered. That was.
Well, what was the cast on? What was it on?
My wrist. I had 2 fractured wrists.
It was on your wrist. Was it from you bitch slapping Sean as Ryder for the past month?
I wish. No, I just fell on my wrist. So.
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better.
But what I'm gonna say is now that what I have to say to Sean Watson when the Saints play the Browns next year or early this year, if the game is away, which I hope it is, I hope we give you the worst punishment of your life that all of your home fans can witness.
Boy,
because you
Mike,
just
you
let me say that.
Put off Sean's neck, huh? I'm gonna do you a favor, Mike. Let's see how much Sean. I'm gonna call Sean right quick on my phone for you. Let's see if he answers. Let's see if Sean answers. He might not answer. He might be busy. But let's see.
Yeah, busy taking a.
I'm gonna let you talk your smack though, because if anybody doesn't know, my best friend Sean is a Rams fan, and Mikey never takes his foot off Sean. But look, I don't think Sean's gonna answer. I think Sean knows. His spidey senses are going off, Mikey. He knows that you're talking crap, and he don't want that smoke right now. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna answer, Mikey. Yeah, that's typical Rams fans, Mikey. They're afraid of the smoke. Forwarded to an automated voice message. He's afraid.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Deshaun Watson, like he had me like when I was at the doctor a couple days ago. I kept on spamming, refreshing about the news, and he kept on saying, Watson kept on saying, like he said that he was going to make his decision a few days later. Then he moved it back just because of Atlanta. I guarantee you, he actually kept his word, we would have got him. But that's why we're gonna bring back Jameis Winston, and he's gonna go MVP ish, and we're gonna give the Browns a butt whooping because they disrespected Baker Mayfield. So we're gonna do this for Baker because he was the first QB to lead the Browns to the playoffs in 18 years, and now they just want to throw him away like trash. Well, Watson, all I gotta say to you is you might have think that you found your real home, but don't get used to it because these 5 years are going to be 5 years of misery. You might not even last the 5 years.
Mikey,
You might just be a waste of money.
Mikey, I'm surprised you have that much. If he went to the Falcons, I can understand, but he's a Cleveland Brown. He's a non-factor. We don't have to worry about Deshaun Watson or talk trash to him now. He's a non-factor.
Yeah, but I just don't like how he decided to go to Cleveland after he said he wouldn't go to Cleveland.
Well, look, it's better than Atlanta because I was like, dude, are you serious? You're picking between us and the Falcons and you're conflicted? Now, don't get me wrong. If I was a star player in the NFL and like the Saints were going through a rough stretch and say the Kansas City Chiefs called me and they were like, hey, we want you to come to us. And we've won the last 2 Super Bowls and we're a great team. But then the Saints called me. I understand. I'd be conflicted. I'd be like, yeah, I know my team, my hometown team sucks right now, but it would be cool to come back and play for my home team. So I get it.
I would understand him going to the Browns, if the Browns are still one of the options. The thing I did not like about his pick is that he made us narrow it down to 2 teams. That's what I don't like when players say that they're going to teams and then they don't choose any of them. Like J.J. Watt last year. He said he was either going to the Steelers, Packers, and I think the Bills are in there somewhere, and then he went to the Cardinals. Bro, and Odell Beckham, he said he was going to either the Packers, Saints, or Chiefs. Where did he go? None of them.
Because Michael, this goes back to one of my points. One, whenever you're a free agent, it is so fluid. Think about it this way, Mikey. I woke up this morning and I wanted pancakes for breakfast. When I got to the kitchen, so imagine I'm an NFL free agent. I wanted pancakes for breakfast. Oh, we're hearing that John Barnes, the favorite for breakfast this morning is pancakes. By the time I got to the kitchen, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to eat some waffles instead. That's how fast it goes in free agency. And that's my biggest beef on these reporters, especially I don't mind when Schefter and Ian Rappaport, those, every now and then they get it wrong because they have enough goodwill in my heart of all the times they do break news that I trust them. But then you got all these Joe Blows on Twitter saying, oh, the Falcons are the favorites. I'm like, no, you don't have to be the first one to report something. Like, things change so quickly, you know? Like, Mikey, right now, I think I want Mexican food for lunch. When my wife comes home, we might want to get in Chinese food. It happens that quick, you know? That's how free agency is.
Yeah, I don't have a grudge on Watson, but I don't have a grudge on him that he picked Cleveland. It's how he picked Cleveland. I understand that if you just say out that you want to go to Cleveland, I understand. The Browns, they're a good team. They got Nick Chubb. They got Amari Cooper. They got whoever else they got. But, I just don't understand why he would go to Cleveland after he literally said he wouldn't go. And is that Evan over there?
That is. So Mike, I promised Evan the floor. So I'm going to have to let Evan take the floor soon. But before I let you go, Mike, is there anything you want to say to Evan?
Yes. Your Cowboys, I know my Saints aren't perfect. I know we've been bounced out multiple times. But your team was the top notch and still got eliminated. The 13-3 year, Dak's rookie year. You were the Super Bowl favorites. This is our year. We're about to bring another trophy to Dallas. And what happened? Aaron Rodgers and Jared Cook said otherwise. And you lost to the Green Bay Packers. Last year, you lost to San Fran. They were the 6th seed. You were the 3rd or 4th seed. Or the 2nd seed, I forgot. But how are you, I get my team always allows these ridiculous ways to lose, but at least we try. Y'all don't even try when it gets to playoff time. Like, y'all have all these Cowboys fans full. That's why in the game there are Cowboy fans crying in the stands because your team lets them down. In the regular, like, if there was a Super Bowl for the regular season, y'all would win it, but there's not, unfortunately. So your team is just so trash. Like your team, the Broncos with Teddy Bridgewater are better than you in some. Like, the Broncos beat you with Teddy Bridgewater. So yeah, yeah. So your team's trash, just so you know, and that's all I gotta say.
Mikey, thank you so much. You're the man, Mikey.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Evan, you hear me? I know you heard that, huh, Evan?
I really only respond back to teams who actually makes the playoffs, so I don't really got nothing to say.
So you got
Mikey talking all that crap about how they try. Yeah, the Saints try, right? They try to make the. Y'all do a great job at that.
Evan,
y'all do a fantastic job at that.
Is there anything you want to say to Saints fans? Because I think I finally have Office on the call in the waiting room, so I'll let Office come on and talk what he wants to talk to you. But is there anything you want to say before I bring him on to Saints fans in general?
Man, look, I'm gonna say the same thing today that I said yesterday. The sooner y'all realize that y'all not doing anything in the near future, the better it will be for y'all. Y'all sleep better at night. Like, look at me. I am outside by the pool right now drinking a smoothie because I know the Cowboys is gonna do well this next year. For y'all, I didn't even tell you. I don't know what y'all doing. I know you're stressing over. Y'all wanted some happy endings to be on, be your quarterback. Like, y'all ain't get them either. So look, just good luck when y'all bring.
To all the Saints fans, guys, and everybody always asks me, why do I give Evan the platform? He's family, guys. I can't choose family, but unfortunately, I have to give my cousin, he's like a brother to me, guys. I have to give him some love. I can't force what team he likes, but I have to, show him some love. So that is why I bring Evan on, guys. I'm sorry, but I do enjoy when you guys give Evan shit because he needs to hear it. And he definitely needs to hear it from this man right here. Jordan, are you there? Evan, I think you might have scared him.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow, he has a voice.
All right, so you have him, John. John, this is the moment.
Oh, no, I'm not made up. I'm not made up, Evan Morris.
I'm right here. What you got to say?
Quarterback. We're going to break your quarterback, man.
Don't say nothing about quarterback because y'all got two quarterbacks that's already broken. So you don't want to talk about breaking quarterbacks right now. Y'all don't even have a quarterback that's healthy right now to play. Who y'all going to have? Ian Brooks? I hope you can play quarterback.
It don't matter. We're going to break your quarterback.
What do you mean it don't matter? You don't have a back to break. We could breathe on your quarterback. He already tore his ACL. We breathe on the other quarterback, Ken, at a crab boy eating some snow crabs right now. What you gonna do? Y'all gonna
watch out. Just watch out.
Oh, yeah. By the way, he gonna get suspended. Who else y'all gonna play? Who gonna throw to Michael Thomas? You gonna play for him?
No, it's gonna be Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good luck with that.
John, you want me to call you John or Office?
It don't matter.
All right, I'm gonna call you John. John, how old are you?
25.
Evan, how old are you?
I'm 28, but look, you could call him Jordan, you could call him Office, you could call him Apollo, you call him Mikey. It don't matter what you call him. Saints ain't doing nothing next year. Point blank simple. Down the line.
So Jordan, he's 28, you're 25. So y'all about evenly matched. Dude, you said you're in Frisco, right? In Frisco, Texas? Jordan, you hear me?
Jordan backpedaling right now.
Oh no, Jordan, don't tell me we lost you. Jordan, we lost you.
Jordan backpedaling like Marcus Williams backpedaling when he missed the interception to give up a touchdown.
Jordan, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Here we go, Jordan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, guys, this is a dog day in history for Saints fans.
You know how you feel? That's how you feel when you ain't get Watson, huh?
I can't believe Jordan at the back.
Man, Jordan, he talk all that crap just for what? For nothing.
All right, hold on now, Evan. Jordan is not Apollo though. Apollo, I know is going to come in and bring some heat. Now, y'all, we don't have Evan for long, so Apollo, I need you to bring the heat to Evan while we have him, okay? Apollo, you on live, you hear me?
Where's Zeke at?
Oh, that's a good question. Evan?
Where's he? Oh, he's here training.
He barely made it to 1,000 yards.
Look, he training to make that playoff run for next year. What about y'all? Where Kamara at? He fighting again?
I mean,
He in Las Vegas right
Probably.
now still?
probably.
Probably, huh? Yeah. He probably be sitting at
you
his
don't
house
just
too.
say probably. You say Evan,
No,
can you give me
he
some
right.
advice because we know that Zeke is for
I
6
know
games.
he right. He probably in Vegas right now looking for another fight. He's like, oh, look, I'm gonna be suspended for 6 games. Let me see how long I also can be suspended. I don't blame him too. Look, if I was Kamara, I'll fight as well. Cause I don't know who my quarterback would be. I'll be fighting as well.
Yeah, I guess.
No. Brian,
Sorry.
something right now, all right?
Oh,
I'm
officer,
bringing
officer,
you on so
I'm
y'all
mute.
can give Evan the shit that he deserves, all right? Now, if you guys do not give Evan the proper shit talking, representing the Who Dat Nation in like 3 minutes, I'm gonna show you guys how to shit talk Evan, okay? Because me and Evan can show y'all how to shit talk. So I have y'all on the show. Y'all know I love the hell out of both of y'all. But all week, all month, actually, y'all was like, "Where's Evan? Where's Evan?" We want to talk shit to Evan. So I want to hear what
Never
Evan's
DM'd
facing.
you
Y'all
once.
say, yeah,
I don't
probably.
care about Evan.
I want y'all to give Evan some shit talk. So come on, both of y'all on right now. Talk y'all shit to Evan.
Hey, how many yards did Trayvon Diggs give up? I think it's more than Zeke ran.
I didn't give him like 1,000 yards, huh, Evan?
He's dead. How many
Speak that
interceptions
talk,
he had?
boy. Speak that talk.
How many he had
Good.
against the 49ers is a good question because y'all damn sure wouldn't
How many
give me that,
touchdowns
huh?
he give up?
Hey, weren't y'all the same team who was like praying for the 49ers to lose that last game of the season?
Well,
That was you. Yeah, that was
shoot,
y'all,
man.
right? That was the Saints,
They
right?
ended up making it and beating y'all, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, the same team who went to the NFC Championship. Y'all acting like they're not a bad team. They're a really good team.
Were y'all in
Look,
the Super Bowl though?
they made more noise
Like,
than
were y'all in
y'all
the Super
for
Bowl?
sure. All the noise
Like, were y'all
y'all
in the
made
Super
was
Bowl,
on
though?
your knees, praying to the gods, like, please, Rams, please beat the 49ers, please. And guess what? 49ers still won. And y'all back at home wishing like, oh, who's gonna be our quarterback next year? Oh, you're like, oh, look, Deshaun Watson's available. Oh, let's get him. And guess what? Didn't
But
get
it's
him.
y'all's year, right?
Y'all should
It's
be
y'all's year,
used to
right?
not getting things on your own. Y'all miss out on so many things. Y'all wasted Drew Brees years, y'all wasted Sean Payton years, and look at y'all. Where y'all at? Y'all got Dennis Allen as a coach. Y'all got a guy named Taysom Hill
Y'all
who gets
got
hit
Mike
every third
McCarthy.
play.
Y'all got Mike McCarthy, Evan.
He wasted Aaron Rodgers. Like, what are you talking about?
And now he's wasting Dak Prescott.
Oh no, you ain't gonna say that when we win the Super Bowl this year. Calling it now. Y'all can book it.
QB draw.
Y'all can
What
book
was
it.
that all about, Evan? I mean, y'all had like 10 seconds left and y'all caught a QB draw?
I mean, it was a smart play. We can't blame we can only blame the refs being in the end zone when he
Oh,
wasn't even 2 minutes
now,
on.
You're gonna rely
when
on
we
the
said
West.
it's a problem, but now it's referees against y'all. Because we all
Well,
know the Dallas Cowboys.
The difference between us and y'all still had a whole overtime to play when the referee screwed y'all.
The refs
Did not.
aren't Tyreek Hill. They can't run that fast. You're gonna rely on the refs for your teams for your season.
Well, because we know that they
Oh,
don't
I
have
know.
that much.
It don't say nothing about relying on refs. About that. Y'all know a lot. Trust me, I know a lot about relying on refs. So don't.
Hey, Joy.
Hey, guess what?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back, Evan Bourne.
Hey,
Joy,
guess what? At least we
I need
lose
you
some
to
on a Hail Mary. Y'all remember that?
Joy, man, we don't remember shit, Evan. Joy,
Oh,
I need you to make Evan Bones acknowledge you. So go talk your shit, Joy.
Tell him to pull up. Tell him to pull up. Tell him to pull up.
I told you we can meet at the start whenever. Let me know. Look, we could meet up at the Star. We could go to bars and we could watch the Cowboys in the playoffs while y'all at home. Cause y'all damn sure y'all ain't gonna do nothing in the postseason. So I know you got plenty of time. Trust me.
So do you.
So do I.
John, you play football?
It's been a long time since.
He plays football. Obviously not if he's cheering for the Saints. Obviously, he don't know football. Trust me. Think the Saints will do
Jerry
something.
Jones, bro.
Well, first I want to say in the comments, what up, Ziggy?
How's Jerry Jones?
Thanks to Ziggy for again providing this platform for me to host my live streams. Y'all go support Ziggy channel. He's in the chat right now, so just go click on his profile and support his channel. Joanne, you say you ain't playing in a long time. Don't worry, Evan can play football in a long time too. You and Evan could go run 1-on-1 and we can see, throw a few passes and see who's gonna catch the football. I think you could take Evan 1-on-1.
Hey, who's gonna be the quarterback?
Sean Gray.
Listen, old man.
Who will be the quarterback? That's the main question for the Saints right now. Who gonna be the quarterback?
Jameis.
Good luck.
Jameis.
There's a reason why Tampa Bay ain't want him. And there's a reason why the Saints are the only available team that James want to play for. Y'all that desperate.
All right, Apollo and John, we have Evan for like maybe 2 more minutes. So is there any final words you guys want? No, look, don't worry. We'll have Evan back on for future shows. But while we have Evan, is there anything you guys want to tell him?
Yeah,
No.
his new nickname is Chapstick.
Oh, because he always kissing that ass, huh? Now, that's what I want to hear, Joyan. That's what I want to hear. Evan Chapstick Barnes.
Hey, look, don't worry. I'm gonna send y'all some stuff to your house. I'm gonna send y'all some things to let y'all know what teams to actually support.
When the
And the
Saints make the playoffs and
Have fun
the
wasting
Cowboys
Michael
say,
Parsons.
be at home, you gotta change your name to Chapstick.
Wait, if you say if the Saints make the playoffs, to change my name to Chapstick?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
Apollo,
look.
let's do this. If the Saints have a better record than the Cowboys this year, we're gonna do a live stream, and for a month, every time Evan comes on, he has to have his name be Chapstick, and he has to acknowledge whenever we call him Chapstick. You good with that, Jordan?
That's fair.
Evan, you got so much confidence in your Cowboys. You good with that?
130%. And then
No,
when the Cowboys have a better
it has
record,
to
no,
be. Go ahead.
no, when the Cowboys have a better record, I
Uh-huh.
want Jordan every time he makes a comment on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, I don't care. He has to put hashtag I love Jerry Jones.
Jordan, do you agree with that?
Okay.
All right, so we'll find out in January. That's a good
Damn,
bet.
Jordan.
That's what I want. That's the type of
Get
shit
the
I
hashtag
want.
ready. Get that hashtag ready, because boy, that's the dumbest bet for me. Actually, the
So-
dumbest bet is being a Saints fan, but this is the second dumbest bet.
So, Jordan, we got that bet down. We're gonna make Evan eat his words in January, all right?
Eat my
Oh,
words like
this-
Winston eat them crab legs.
Apollo, do you
The
have any
Saints
final
not
words?
even done yet. The Saints not even done adding to their team.
I know, and you know what? Not only are we not done adding to our team, the Cowboys probably ain't done losing players. They lost Amari Cooper, they lost Randy Gregory, they're about to lose Leo Collins. I don't know why Evan's so confident, but you know, being naive is
Larry Collins been injury prone for the last couple of years. He could go. Amari
Oh, okay.
Cooper, like I said, he's been injury prone. He could go. We replaced him already. And we got Michael Parsons about to rush full time next year. So watch
yeah,
out.
nothing to say about
26.
Randy Gregory, huh? Even you know that's a big loss.
Oh,
I
he's
should have
Have
replacing
all that
Gregory.
confidence, Evan. Have
He's
all
fine.
that confidence. Have all that confidence, Evan. You're gonna lose
Jordan,
everything.
he will-
You're gonna be like
he
Kendrick
will be-
Perkins.
Look, of course I do. We got a young franchise. Can you say?
You're gonna be like
Oh,
Kendrick
what?
Perkins.
Crickets.
Y'all got what?
He
Crickets.
said they have a young franchise quarterback, but we also have a young franchise quarterback named Jameis Winston. Just give us time.
Who y'all
Oh
overpaid?
Lord, that's
Jeez,
a lot of
bro.
time. How much time?
Y'all
you
overpaid
got?
Dak way too much. Just like y'all overpaid Zeke.
Hey, when Zeke plays in the first game, you can say the same thing about Kamara. Probably not, huh? When he gets suspended.
But you're used to it, Evan. You're used to it. So maybe you could give us some advice on how to play without your star running back for 6 games.
Yeah, didn't Zeke go through the same thing?
He sure.
Yeah,
No, he did.
Here's the thing. Kamara beat up a man. Zeke beat up a woman. But you know that's how Cowboys fans are.
And Zeke was never convicted either. We got conviction on Kamara. We got the proof on that.
I guess Deshaun Watson was ever
Wait.
convicted.
Where's the conviction?
Zeke never. You never saw the picture of the man's face. But Kamara, the man was like, "Man,
Oh,
who's gonna
yeah,
be a
bro,
quarterback?" And Kamara lost and started beating him up.
Wait.
Nah,
Where's the trial? though? Where's
Evan, the
trial?
man was like, he was like, hey, Kamara, can you punch me in the face as bad as y'all punched the Cowboys in his face? And that's what you saw what happened.
Nah, the guy was like, "Hey man,
Listen,
you know you ain't gonna do
it's
nothing."
okay
James Winston,
that you're
right?
scared,
And
buddy.
Kamara was like, "Yeah,
It's
you're
okay
probably
that
right."
you're scared.
James
Jordan.
Winston
What?
beat that ass.
Joy,
Scared of the Saints?
Yeah.
I know next year y'all ain't gonna be saying who that a lot. I'll tell you that.
Joy, in January, Evan Barnes will acknowledge you. We got the bet parameters in place. It's going to be a great
Chapstick.
season. All right,
Oh, he
Joy.
gonna knowledge.
And what about you, Apollo? Any final words for Evan?
No. I don't have anything to say on him.
I don't blame him. He knows the Saints
Apollo.
future. So he knows his Saints future, so he's a realistic fan. I appreciate it, Apollo.
I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for joining the stream. All right,
Pull
y'all can
up.
stay in the
Pull
chat.
up.
Y'all can stay in the chat. All right. Well, Evan, You finally had
No,
your
he kept saying pull up. You should have been directing your messages to Deshaun Watson, telling him to pull up to the Saints. That didn't happen.
Evan, so what you got planned for today? You gonna watch your 1990s Cowboys Super Bowl run, so you can relive the Cowboys' glory era one last time?
No, we start looking at the teams we're gonna beat this year. We're looking at 10+ wins. I'm projecting to be 12 wins for sure.
Oh,
I know
boy.
y'all already start looking at the future quarterbacks y'all want to draft in the next couple of years. So I think we're on 2 different playing fields right now.
Yeah, the playing field we on is called the playing field of winners, unlike y'all, okay?
Oh yeah. Oh, y'all know a lot about winning, huh?
More than y'all. How many playoff wins have y'all had in the past 5 years? I think one.
Hey, we
One?
getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, it's a long getting there. Good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, no, we getting there. No, unlike y'all lose. How many times y'all lost to Kirk Cousins in the playoffs? Once. What, y'all lost to him? What, y'all had Kyle Rudolph scoring a nice little touchdown on y'all? Y'all gave up a Hail Mary. Oh Jesus, not
That was
the Hail Mary. Then y'all lost to the Rams, talking about, oh my God, the refs. Y'all had a whole overtime to win that game. Y'all still lost, man. Y'all
not
just
being fast enough to get your dumbass quarterback who did a quarterback draw with 10 seconds left on the running clock. I'm not talking about no damn refs.
yeah. I see why Drew Brees retired early. I'll retire early playing from the Saints too.
Hey, Jeremiah, you hear
Drew
me?
Brees did not retire early.
Hey, Jeremiah, what's up, Jeremiah? Look, well, I got Evan on. You want to tell Evan anything?
Drew Brees did not retire early.
Shit, he had 2 more years. He was like, man, this team sucks. He left. Then Sean Payton was like, man, look, I could play 1 more year. Man, after that 1 year, Sean Payton was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm out too.
I kind of agree with him on that, guys. I feel like Sean Payton was like, he saw 1 year with Drew Brees, without Drew Brees, and he was like, nah, what the hell with this?
That boy was like, wait, he was like, James Winston, my quarterback? Yeah, I'm good. this enough. I'm done.
What up, Jeremiah? What you got to say, my man?
I don't know. I'm just here to have fun, bro.
Well, have fun then. Talk your shit to Evan right quick.
Eh.
Oh, God. Y'all giving Evan so much ammunition, man. He's gonna.
No, you can't be mad at him. Look, the Saints don't have ammunition. Y'all going to a gunfight with our gun. Like, trust me, y'all don't have ammunition. It's okay. Don't get mad at them. They ain't got nothing to say. They know the future. They know what's about to happen. It's all right.
Yeah, Saints are going to re-sign Jameis, sign Jarvis Landry, and draft a wide receiver.
I really think.
That's it.
Wait, how many free agents y'all missed out? Y'all really think Jarvis Landry gonna come down here? Had a chance for Odell. Odell was like, who's the quarterback? Winston? Yeah, I'm good.
Actually,
Deshaun Watson was like, oh, let me go to the Saints. Wait,
It was Trevor Siemian.
Wait, Deshaun Watson was like, wait, who's on the Saints roster? Yeah, I'm good. Now you think Jarvis
Jeremiah,
Landry gonna be like?
Jeremiah, are you in Chicago?
I am.
Me and Evan.
You got a better future in Chicago than the Saints. You better start rooting for Justin Fields.
Me and Evan, Jeremiah are big fans of Chicago. So maybe me and Evan might come out your way one time, and you can make Evan look like a fool in person.
Yeah, I am Northern Indiana, so close to Chicago.
Man, I think somebody chat. We need Sean to win. Y'all need a lot more than that to win. Trust me.
But I was born in Louisiana, so.
Jeremiah, how old are you?
I'm about 16.
It's a shame that at 16 years old, you already have a more functional brain than Evan Bones. Isn't that sad?
Hey, man, look, you're 16 years old, so, you're close to being an adult. So I hope you make the decision of being a Bears fan than a Saints fan because, I mean, this is your shot right now. Because Saints ain't going nowhere. At least Chicago got some kind of future. But the Saints, on the other hand, it's going to send you to an early grave. Trust me.
Hey, Jeremiah, did we beat the Bears in the playoffs, Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is Evan talking about, right?
Wait, what'd you say? Who you beat in the playoffs?
The Bears.
The Bears.
The team you just told Jeremiah to cheer for.
What year was this?
This was
2020.
2020. The same year Drew Brees retired.
Oh. Then y'all played the Bears in the playoffs to go into the Super Bowl and y'all lost that game?
And how long ago was that?
Yeah, but
who was the quarterback? Rex Grossman? That was the quarterback? Oh,
Drew Brees. No, and
y'all had Drew Brees?
Oh,
Lord. I see why Drew Brees retired. Man, y'all wasted that man years. Jeez.
That is true.
Jeremiah.
With the defense.
Jeremiah, you a fan of my videos, right? Like my content and stuff.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a special video for all the Saints fans very soon when Evan makes his way back to New Orleans, where he's gonna come to my house with his stupid Cowboys paraphernalia on, and I'm gonna smack him around. And the title of that skit is going to be "How the Saints Treat the Cowboys." Okay, and I'm gonna do that just for you and Apollo and Jordan and all the Saints fans. All right.
All right.
You good with that? You good with that, Jeremiah?
Yep.
Look,
All
I'll
right,
give it to you,
Jeremiah.
John, because that's the
Appreciate
only thing the Saints fans have to look forward to. So I'll give you that.
I appreciate you calling in, Jeremiah. All right, my man.
All right. See you.
We're gonna kick it for like maybe a few more minutes, but we're about to log off. So if you want to stay in the chat, you can. But Evan, you got a lot of detractors at you right now, my man. You are not a popular person in the
I
general.
know. I don't know why. I don't know what y'all fake believing in the Saints right now. Like, what's going on? Y'all that far away from Drew Brees and Sean Payton? Y'all think this is going to continue going on like this?
Evan, I don't know, bro. You got me uncomfortable, man, because you know you my family. You a brother to me, man, and I want my community to love my family. But you got them hating on you, Evan. You might make
Hey
them.
man, look, I can't
unsubscribe
support
to me.
I can't support stupidity. All right, I'm sorry.
Evan, did you know when I live streamed last night, I had 2,811 subscribers. I woke up this morning, I had 2,803. I said, motherfucker, Evan made me lose 8 subscribers.
Hey man, it's not my fault.
I looked at it glass half full. I was like, well, it's kind of funny. 2,803, 28.3. I said, I'll take that. But I was like, God damn, I have Evan Barnes on my show for one night and I now lose all these subscribers.
I think those subscribers went from a Saints channel to a Cowboys channel. So I think they finally woke up and realized what was going on.
It's all good, man. As long as I have my loyal subscribers like my man Mikey, who gave you some shit, like Apollo, like Office, aka Jordan, like Jeremiah, it is all good. So you can talk all the trash you want, Evan, but you will never break the hearts and unwaver the support of the Who Dat Nation. You better believe that.
You know, believe too, because I ain't gonna have to break your heart. Y'all gameplay breaks your heart, so I ain't gonna need to break your heart. Just like that Hail Mary, just like the 49ers. Just like the Vikings, just like the Rams, just like the refs, they break your heart. I ain't got nothing to break your heart.
He doesn't quit, guys. But what I'm gonna do for the Saints fans is I'm gonna have Evan eat his words all off season and all throughout the season, and I'll probably even do a special 1-versus-1, one-on-one versus type live stream with me and Evan, because I love Apollo and Mikey, and Mikey was great, actually. You know, I feel like y'all could have brought the heat to Evan a little bit more. So sometimes you might have to do a job yourself. And I am going to give you guys a nice special VIP exclusive screening on how to deal with somebody like Evan Barnes and put him in his place, where at the end of that live stream, not only will he acknowledge us, but he will say, Jonathan Barnes, to you and to your whole YouTube community, I apologize. And I must only say these 2 words. Who dat?
Who dat? Who dat gonna beat them Saints? Shit, I got a list. Trust me.
I'm gonna get his mind right, guys. I promise you, I am going to get his mind right. Evan, unlike the other Saints fans, though, I do appreciate you calling in. I know you're a very, very, I don't know if you can see me, but you're a very, very busy man out there in Texas. So is there any last things you want to say?
We them boys. That's all I gotta say.
Later. All right, Evan.
Hey, look, y'all enjoy looking for your next franchise quarterback. It's gonna be a while.
I'm gonna get him, Saints fans. I'm gonna get him. But that was the one and only Evan Barnes. Actually, guys, as much as y'all don't like Evan, we never have a funny skit that I've sat on for like a year almost at this point, but I'm waiting for the right time to drop it. So even though Evan is stupid, he's funny. So check it out. It'll come out soon. I keep waiting for the right time to drop it. I might just drop it eventually. But Evan's if y'all think I'm funny, Evan's pretty funny too. So
I don't think you're funny.
Even if he's stupid, and we all know he's stupid, y'all might at least realize why I keep him around, because he is a funny guy. So hopefully, whenever I do drop that skit, y'all see why I keep Evan Barnes around. And it's not.
Hey, John, drop it when the Saints make the playoffs. All right.
Evan, you have a great night. Okay.
Might not see it for the next 10 years.
You have a great night, Evan. All right.
Look, What Jeremiah? He's 16, right?
Yeah.
Man, the next time Saints make the playoffs, I might have grandkids.
Goodbye, Evan.
Jeremiah gonna be like, remember y'all when let me tell you, the Saints were good back in my high day when we had Drew Brees and Sean Payton.
Goodbye, Evan.
Oh man, I was having fun. Don't keep me
Yeah,
on.
all right, now go have fun with your fiance or something.
All right, I guess.
Get out of here. He's out of here, y'all. Kick his ass out. Ain't got no damn time for no Evan Barnes. I bring him on so you guys can talk y'all shit to him, okay? That's why I bring Evan Barnes on. Ziggy asks, why are they calling Evan Barnes Chapstick? Ziggy, they have given Evan that nickname in my community because he kisses a lot of ass. So he needs the chapstick. Because he damn sure has his lips fixated to Jerry Jones's ass. So he needs all the chapstick. So maybe this can give Evan a great opportunity to become sponsored by CarMax or something. For all that ass kissing he does. Evan Barnes, ladies and gentlemen. Evan Barnes. I have one more person I'm gonna bring on the show, and then we're gonna call it afternoon. I appreciate everybody who came and joined me on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I think my wifey is coming home in a little bit, and I'm gonna go enjoy this wedding in a little bit. But PM, I know you've been waiting for a while, so I'm sorry if you're not available. But do you hear me, PM? I think I had PM waiting in the waiting room too long. He had to leave. Next time, PM, I got you. Y'all know how that be when you be waiting in the waiting room for so long, you just be ready to get the hell on out. PM say, man, I'm tired of waiting on John. I got better things to do. I appreciate every single person, though. Office says Chapstick Evan. He also says, you don't know why we call him Chapstick. He knows now. Ziggy knows now, guys. Mikey says the Cowboys are done. Ziggy just laughing at y'all, because he's like, man, y'all are giving Evan some shit. They are, Ziggy. They are. But Ziggy, we're going to have to do another live stream with the fellas because Mikey, my man Mikey in the chat, Mikey gave Evan some heat. He gave Evan that ether because we know it. Mikey capable of. He gave Sean that heat a few weeks ago. He gave Sean that heat last night too and this morning. He'd be giving Sean. He'd be keeping his foot on Sean's neck, even with the Rams winning the Super Bowl. But I don't know, man. I feel like Office and Apollo and them, like, they go hard in the chat, but they didn't go as hard as I thought they would. But it's okay. That was only round one. It ain't over yet. We got 12 rounds. We're gonna have multiple live streams for them to give Evan some shit. So next time I bring them on, I think they're gonna be a little bit more prepared to like really give Evan the business. But Ziggy, me and you, we're gonna have to show hey, Apollo, we're going to get S-Dot on. Don't worry about that. We're going to get S-Dot on. He's a busy man right now. I tried to get him on a podcast last night, but he was busy. But we're going to get him on and look, y'all, not ever talking shit in the chat. Ziggy, we're going to have to show. We're going to have to show everybody. That might have been S-Dot right there. We're going to show everybody how to talk some shit. And we're going to show them how you get Evan Barnes' mind right. All right, so that's music to my ears, y'all. We're gonna have Ziggy back on the show, and he is going to moderate because he's a much better moderator than me, and he is going to show. Hold on, y'all. Look who called. I hope Mikey is listening. Sean, you hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
I was just calling, my man, because I'm doing a random live stream, and your favorite person had joined me for a little bit. He was like, "Call Sean Grigg. I just want to tell him one little thing." Well, he's not on a day no more, Sean, because you were scared. Because when I called you, I think the spider scissors was going off, and you knew that Mikey was on giving you that shit, so you ain't answer. But now that you know that Mikey ain't on the stream no more, you scared.
Well, first of all, I was handling another important business deal. I was on another podcast, so I didn't have time to explain why my Rams destroyed his ambitions of trying to be a Saints fan. I mean, we a Super Bowl champs. What else do I have to explain? We're the champs. Until somebody dethroned us, then what more do I have to prove to somebody that's not even on our level? Why?
Well, it's okay, Mike. I'm calling you Mikey. Sean, because today's stream motivated me. We're going to do our next live stream. It's going to basically be a roasting session because I had some fans come on because Evan was on. And they did okay, Sean. They didn't do great. I was a little disappointed, but they didn't do great. And I feel like me and you and Ziggy, S-Dot, F, we're going to show my community how, me and you, Sean, we came up from the ribbon culture. So we know, our skin is thicker than freaking, I can't believe it's not butter. So we're gonna show everybody how to roast. And you know, I'm gonna be roasting you. You're gonna be roasting Saints fans, but we're gonna show them how to roast, okay?
Okay.
But while I got you on live, is there anything you want to say to Saints fans?
Good luck. Hope y'all can find y'all a quarterback. And if y'all do keep Winston, I hope he becomes the quarterback that y'all think he's gonna become.
Wait.
Until then, go Rams, Super Bowl champs.
Well, look, y'all. Yeah, see, at least Sean is a lot nicer than Evan. Evan just be all negative. At least Sean is giving us some good luck. So y'all got to show Sean some more love next time, all right? Hey, Sean, I appreciate you, my dog. I'm gonna hit you up after I'm done, all right?
All right, no problem.
Yes, sir. That was my best friend, y'all. How did I choose a best man / a brother? He's damn near a brother to me, and Evan Barnes, who's a Cowboys fan. And how did I choose a best friend in Sean Griggs, who's a Rams fan? I don't know. I made some questionable life decisions when I was a little baby, y'all. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not perfect, all right? But thankfully, I got my dog Ziggy, who is a Saints fan. He going to be on my team next time. I got my dog S. Dot. He's a Saints fan. He's going to be back on the team next time. We got Brad. We got some Saints fans in the family, y'all. So the more y'all see y'all faces, y'all going to be able to differentiate the good guys from the bad guys, all right? Believe that. About Pato, we're gonna take it easy on S. Ryder because again, he shows us some love. Like he's a lot more nicer than well, Mikey, I know you and Sean got beef that's everlasting. I respect that. You got my respect, Mikey. I know some beef is just everlasting. No doubt. But I'm gonna bring them on, y'all, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a roasting session. I'm gonna roast with my family first, okay? And then I might bring some of y'all on, but y'all gotta bring the heat though, okay? Y'all can't be on and be like, okay, that's okay, or possibly, or anything. No, y'all gotta, if Evan Barnes is talking shit, y'all gotta talk shit back. Y'all can't be like, I'm just here for a good. No, you're not here for a good time. You're here to put Evan Barnes in his place. You're here to put S. Ryder in his place. There's no love here on the other side. We ain't got no love for no Rams fans. We ain't got no love for no Cowboys fans. So when I bring y'all on, man, I need y'all to bring that heat. All right? I'm going to show y'all how to bring some heat next time, okay? But I need y'all to bring some heat. Because give Evan and S. Ryder credit. They know how to bring the heat. Of course they know. I wouldn't be with them if they didn't know how to bring the heat. But I need y'all to bring the heat. I know Ziggy going to bring the heat. Anybody that's in my circle is going to bring the heat. So now I consider you guys, Office and Jordan, Apollo, and Office and Jordan, the same people. Mikey, I consider y'all like in my circle now. So I need y'all to bring the heat. Mikey, you be bringing the heat. But I need more Saints fans to bring the heat to these guys. I need y'all to make them leave my live streams thinking, damn, maybe I should be a Saints fan now. See, Office, you be coming hard in the chat, and I like that. But I need you to come to the live stream with that energy. I need you to come with that heat next time. Now, I know it's a lot easier, probably more comfortable to do it on the chat than it is to do it, live stream. I get it. Some people ain't as comfortable, of being put on the spot of a live audience. It's okay. I get it. So just keep working on it, all right? Get it a little more comfortable. And eventually, you're going to have one day where it's going to be must-see TV when you give Evan Barnes the business. I'm talking to everybody, too. Mikey already kind of does it. I don't know how Mikey was brought up, but that boy be talking some shit, boy. He might be a future rapper, the next Eminem or something, because he be coming with the boss. But I appreciate each and every one of you. PM, I'm sorry, man. I think you're back in the waiting room, but I'm about to log off. I had you, I pulled you up, but I know you were gone. Don't worry, I get it. It's a long waiting room, so I can't get to everybody as fast, but I will have you on next time, PM. I promise you that, because I know you're going to be ready to talk shit to my shout-out family too, okay? So I do appreciate everybody who joined me on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you guys go, and wherever you guys are staying at, you have as beautiful weather as I have, and you can go enjoy it, man. Go get some lunch, go play some football, whatever, go get some fresh air, take a break from the Saints every now and then. Don't let these guys get your emotions up 24/7. Go enjoy the weather. Go enjoy the beauty that is life. That's what I'm about to go do. Officers, he has his little cousin with me, so he can't talk. Man, no, hell with that, Office. Evan, technically, it's my little cousin. I got about 5 years on Evan. So when Evan was like 12 and I was 16 or 17, I ain't give Evan a cushion. Evan learned the hard way. That's why he be talking so much shit now. Like Evan got out the mud, basically. Like Evan's seen up close how rootless his cousins were, and that molded him into the man he is now, where he be talking all that shit. So it's never too late to let your little cousin learn, how it is to bring that heat. Believe that. You can you can go hard right now, Mikey. Office, take out the General Bonds, all right? Take out the General Bonds. Charles, my man, I appreciate you always showing the love, man. Y'all, Charles is a good friend of mine. Met him through the New Orleans Pelicans. Like I said, I worked for the Pelicans for 13 years. He was working for the Smoothie King Center, New Orleans Arena at the time. That's how old we are, huh? Charles, it was the New Orleans Arena, I think, when you was working for them. I met some great people throughout my time with the Pelicans. Charles is one of them. Bonds and lifetime friendships that will go forever. So y'all show Charles some love. Everybody keeps coming back in the weight room. Guys, I'm about to log off. So y'all ain't got to come in the weight room. We will be doing this more often, though. I promise y'all that, okay? I promise y'all that. So for the next time, be ready, bring the heat, and make Evan and S. Ryder and all those guys feel like idiots. But until then, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, I already know you guys are, so this is probably goes without saying, but do not forget to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Or not. I'm just a human being, but I'm not the law. See you guys next time. And as always, it's still who dat. And also, show my dog Ziggy some love. Ziggy is a great, great friend who was allowing me his platform that he pays a lot of money for to let me borrow it free of charge, because that's what friends do for each other, to let me use this platform to do these live streams. So we all, as a Saints community, as a New Orleans community, as a sports community, as a general community, can shoot the shit and have fun and talk. So y'all, please go show my dog Ziggy some love, man. Good things come to good people. Ziggy, that is why Ziggy is also my best friend. Y'all know I call Sean, like, I have 3 best friends. Him, Ziggy, and Lyndon. And Ziggy is my best friend, and I appreciate the hell out of him for letting me use his platform. I'm not as good as a live streamer as Ziggy. If y'all go on Ziggy's streams, it's like night and day, his live streams compared to mine. But show Ziggy some love, man. He does some great live streams with the gaming community, with the Saints community, with the dating community, with the black community. Ziggy's just like he's like Taylor Swift. He's like Taysom Hill. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's a man of many talents. So show Ziggy some love. Click on his page right now. Subscribe to that man's channel, because if it wasn't for Ziggy, there would be no John O'Barnes live stream. So please show Ziggy some love, all right? And as for that, guys, I will see you next time. And once again, guys, it's still who dat. Y'all have a great Saturday. I'll see you guys maybe sometime next week. Hopefully we'll have a quarterback by then.